These scenes are from the outskirts of India's financial capital.
This is barely outside in the extended suburbs of Mumbai in Thane. We are heading towards areas which, this is Thane Creek, where illegal sand mining is still taking place. In fact, we are heading towards that areas. In fact, that's the area where the mining is actually taking place. रेती कहाँ से निकाला है?
वो उधर से नागले से.
और यहाँ पे लाके क्यों रखा है?
ये सेट के लिए बेचता है.
कहाँ पे बेचेंगे?
कोलसेट वाला है सेट.
कोलसेट वाला सेट?
हाँ.
तो कितना रेती आएगा अभी? कितना इतना है कि रोज इतना आता है? कितना?
रोज इतना आता है.
हाँ?
4 बरस रोज आता है.
4 बरस मतलब कितना? एक ट्रक में भर जाता है?
हाँ.
हाँ?
एक ट्रक तो डेली आता है.
The sand mining mafia's writ runs large in the area. Over 300 trucks carrying illegally mined sand move out of the Thane Creek each day.
These workers over here working and loading on the sand into the trucks. This happens all day long. At least 300 to 400 trucks loaded every day. This gives you a sense of the entire operation. What really is happening over here. This sand which is collected from the creek here in Thane Creek, then loaded on to the trucks and taken away in Mumbai and Thane.
The rules are flouted. And the administration is doing next to nothing.
The second time I had gone to Bancourt Creek at Mahad with a team of journalists, and we were attacked there. We escaped with our lives after having our car rammed into by a truck and 2 SUVs following us through a dramatic chase in a very deserted ghat area. We went to the police station, and immediately the police filed a complaint against us for rash driving and for trespassing in an area which belonged or had been leased to the sand miners.
Sand mining ban in Siadat area, and government must know about it, but the soldiers should look the other way for the obvious reasons. There is no legal laws to protect illegal sand mining as of now. And because of that, we can see everywhere sand dredging, sand mining is going on without any interruption or without any disturbance.
This is the southernmost tip of India. The residents of Tuticorin have been ferociously battling the illegal sand mining mafia for the past 5 years.
போராட்டத்துல சந்திச்சது போலீசாரோட தான் தகராறு பண்ணது. போலீஸ் இன்ஸ்பெக்டர் இப்படியே சொன்னாரு, சூரங்குடி போலீஸ் இன்ஸ்பெக்டர், உன்னை செக்ஷன் போட்டு உள்ள தள்ளிடுவேன் அப்படின்னாரு. இது மத்திய சர்க்கார் புறம்போக்க நீ எப்படி தடுக்க போச்சு. நான் சொன்னேன், நான் கிராம தலைவர், என் கிராமம் அழியும் போது என்ன வந்தாலும் நான் பாக்குறதுக்கு ரெடின்னு நான் அவர்கிட்ட வாதாடிக்கிட்டு இருந்தேன்.
They say it is the officials, in fact, who connive with the mafia. But that is not enough. These men and women have been threatened simply for raising their voice.
எங்க ஊர்ல கடல் மண் டெய்லி அள்ளிட்டு இருக்காங்க. இப்போ ஒரு 5 வருஷமா நடந்துகிட்டு இருக்கு அந்த இது. அது நாங்க இளைஞர்களா ஊர்ல எல்லாரும் சேர்ந்து இளைஞர்களா போய் தடுத்து இனிமே வரக்கூடாது அப்படின்னு சொல்லி நாங்க தடுத்துட்டு தான் இருக்கோம். இதே 5 வருஷம் இதே பயன் பண்ணிட்டு தான் இருக்கோம். வண்டியும் பல வாட்டி நாங்க பிடிச்சு கொடுத்துருக்கோம். ஊர்ல இருந்து பெரிய சேமத்துல இருந்து நாங்க இளைஞர்களா சேர்ந்து ஊர் மக்கள் எல்லாம் சேர்ந்து பிடிச்சு கொடுத்துருக்கோம். 5 வருஷம் ஆச்சு நாங்க பிடிச்சி. இதுக்கு இதுவரை எங்களுக்கு நடவடிக்கை எடுக்கவும் இல்லை, இன்னும் செய்யவும் இல்லை. இனிமையாவது எங்களுக்கு நல்லது பிறக்கட்டும் நாங்க நினைக்கிறோம்.
Tuticorin collector Ashish Kumar initiated a raid on the illegal sand mining mafia here in Thoothukudi at 10 a.m. on the 6th of August. Barely 10 hours later, he was issued marching orders to Chennai. And this begs the question, is Ashish Kumar's transfer a consequence of his action against the illegal sand mining mafia? Is Ashish Kumar another Durga Shakti Nagpal?
Like them, The officials want the residents to turn a blind eye to the plunder. This is a common sight in Maralwadi Taluk of Kanakpura. For decades now, sand mining has been carried out along the riverbeds.
The effects of sand mining, if you ask me, it has a socio-environmental effect. The environmental damage is more, in the sense that when you plunder these marine areas, you are destroying the breeding grounds of the marine life. Okay, and because the water gets very turbid, and it's continuously being the solid particles moving in that. No animal or no fish or any marine form wants to come there and nest or lay eggs or something. So you will have a loss of marine life, definitely.
Mining has been banned in Karnataka since 2009. But rules make no difference here.
The Karnataka government has banned sand mining in the state since 2009. But brazen and illegal sand mining continues till date across all riverbeds like this one in Kanakpura, just 50 kilometers from Bangalore.
Unfortunately, the rot runs much deep. In Gujarat too, the reality is not much different. In the Indroda region of Gandhinagar, sand mining is now an accepted activity.
Activists tell us that for every 1 truck of limestone or sand illegally mined, there are 3 such trucks that go without paying any royalties.
Mining per se is a established environmentally destructive activity. So you need to draw the line somewhere and decide how much is that you need and how much you need to stop it. But unfortunately, it's like a loose cannon or a rogue body industry which has no control. They can just plunder and continue on their work with hardly any punitive action against them.
6 states, 6 different governments. But the reality on the ground is just the same.
I cannot name a single river that is not being ravaged by mining of this nature. It could be the Narmada, it could be the Ganga, it could be the Kaveri, it could be all these rivers, the Brahmaputra. All these rivers are being mined. There are laws to protect these rivers. There are ways to overcome these laws, and the tragedy also is that there's a conspiracy down the line. It's a pecking order, not just of corruption sometimes. The pecking order is one of power plays, of preferential access, of it's sometimes just a vote bank.
The environmental consequences of such mining are serious. Increased flooding as miners cart away the sand, holding back water, is just one of them. But what is the solution? What is the way out? Till India figures the answer out, the plunder is bound to go on.